Alright, so what's going on? I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only person out here that's super tuned into this Eminem versus MGK rap beef. I'm pretty sure the entire world is tuned into this right now. Eminem's new album, Kamikaze, fire, beefing with everybody, sending shots left and right, whether you're a rapper, you're a radio host, whatever, fire. I mean, at the end of the day, is it a club banger? No, but is it a hard album? Yeah, to me, I was listening to it, like thinking like, yo, I'm listening to battle rap rounds on actual tracks. Like, it was fire to me. In terms of just like being like what it was, like a beef, just lyrical bar heavy album. MGK's diss track, Rap Devil, came back. In my opinion, personally, I thought it was dope too. A lot of fans were saying that we're giving him props in like the YouTube comments on the World Star channel, but at the same time, there's a lot of people that's like writing him off like he's automatically committing suicide by responding to M. Like, nah, in my personal opinion, man, you got to give MGK props. Eminem beefed with everybody, from rapper to radio host, whatever the case is, everybody. And out of all the rappers that Eminem actually beefed with, people, like, you think about it, dudes are taking Instagram talking about, oh, this is legendary, it's a diss, but thank you, this is epic, oh, thank you, I deserve that, this is amazing, popping bottles, just mad excited, you know what I'm saying? MGK is the only person that got shot at on the album and responded with fire back. So while people talking about, oh, he's writing his own eulogy, he's that's his death wish, he's committing suicide, salute the brother. He got the heart to stand up to one of the lyrical rap gods of this generation, of probably all time. Like, don't be writing him off that quick. And I'm not respect MGK, I'm not even like the biggest MGK fan. But at the end of the day, you see all these people doing all these YouTube reaction videos. You watch people watch a video and you laugh because, you know, it's pretty much for the most part pretty funny. But I'm looking at the bigger picture. Back during my years at Vlad TV, when I worked for Vlad TV from 2012 to 2015, one of my main goals when I got involved with battle rap there was to create enough of a buzz that the mainstream media will pick it up and you'll see two mainstream artists face off in the ring, like a Drake and versus Eminem, etc., etc., etc. So now we have the perfect, you know, recipe to make this really happen. So instead of creating a reaction video, I'm creating an open battle rap challenge, Eminem versus MGK, in the official lyrical ring. Whether they jump on URL, Smack URL, whether they jump on RBE, salute to them for putting on a major show with Murder Mook versus Averb. That's a culture shifting event and battle in itself. Whether it's KOTD, whether it's any of the other Don't Flop, whether it's any other, you know, minor league, big league, whatever the case is, I want to see MGK versus Eminem bang out lyrically in the lyrical ring. Let's take a quick look at, you know, what's happened over the years with some mainstream artists getting in the ring to battle. You know, so far we've had Joe Budden. That was definitely the biggest event to go down yet. The Total Slaughter main event where they had the whole reality TV show. Salute to Joe Budden, live in the building. And even on the camera, like, his delivery was pretty trash. But at the end of the day, if you ask me, I was there live in the building, watching it live. I was thinking, yo, in the third round, Hollow was lucky that Joe dropped the mic, because in all honesty, in the building, the sense was that Hollow was actually about to lose to Joe Budden 2-1, 3-0, whatever, but he was in the building about to lose until Joe dropped the mic and pretty much forfeited the match. So Hollow lucked out on that one. We've had Canadian rapper Mad Child battle Daylight on KOTD. We've had Cassidy battle Disaster. That was also another big event, but I remember that one being pretty glitch worthy. It was filled with a lot of holes and a lot of errors in terms of the production value. But yeah, Diz, he, you know, the first night on the main stage was cooking Cassidy, but then I think they had like a power outage, some crazy bizarre BS popped off. The rematch, I think it was like the very next day in like a garage or something, Cassidy actually came out and beat Diz. Crazy. We also had one of the more comical battle rap events, Fredro Starr battling Keith Murray. You know what I'm saying? On, I believe it was MC War that hosted that battle. And I remember that battle being the battle of just like beating up the ref, because the ref was just getting tossed around that entire match. But hey, they did it. You know, it was over the beat or whatever, but they did it. And most recently, you got King Los at RBE. Salute to RBE again. King Los brought him to the stage, and he put on a great performance, in my opinion, versus Head Ice. Some people might say, you know, he was whatever, he's not believable, he needs to work on his delivery, blah, 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 blah. If you ask me, King Los, yeah, he clearly didn't look like an experienced battle rapper in there, but lyrically he was fire. He had some dope rhymes in the third, especially. And when it comes to a battle of just rapping, he out-rapped the life of Ice. But, you know, you can argue for, you know, both people based off of style preference, etc., etc. But King Los did dope, and I would love to see him battle again. So at the end of the day, battle rap has shown to be a successful platform for mainstream artists to come and compete. So Eminem, MGK, it's time to step up, homies. It's time to step up. Now, could M and MGK just continue to battle each other on wax? Of course, they could just continue to make back and forth diss tracks, and I'm pretty sure, as they already have proven to be, they'll be fire. But at the same time, we've already seen that from literally every single mainstream industry artist out there. We've seen everyone pretty much never be willing to stand in front of their opponent or their enemy toe to toe, face to face, and spit their rhymes. It's always in the booth, where in the booth, like, it's not easy, you know, to put together tracks, but at the end of the day, in the booth, like right now, me filming this, if I have a error, there's something that I feel like, damn, I should cut that out, I messed up with this, I could do it over. I could do a take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the booth, you get many tries to make it as perfect as possible. Live in person, you got that one shot, you know what I'm saying? We all know Eminem comes from a battle rap background, you know what I'm saying? He had a film made about him. MGK even said it in the Rap Devil response, you know what I'm saying? You had a film made about you, 8 Mile. I would love to see M come back, bring his past back to the present, and, you know, bring that 8 Mile Eminem to life. Oftentimes you hear personals referenced in rap battles. M was spitting personals, you know, about commenting on my daughter. MGK was spitting hella the whole thing, the whole Rap Devil was just basically a track of personals with bars and lyrics and all that, punchlines and stuff. So it would be a battle with personals, which makes it even more interesting. It's not like you're just pairing up two mainstream dudes just to see what will happen. Like, nah, they got some history to settle. Now, just to take a minute and pause the battle rap challenge, you know, just talking about both of their projects, Eminem's Kamikaze album. My personal opinion, while it's not like a joint that I'm gonna be looking for to bang in the club, at the end of the day, I thought the album was hard, you know what I'm saying? To me, being such a battle rap, just a battlehead, you know what I'm saying? I've been watching battle rap since, like, I don't know, 07, 08. It was like I was just listening to a battle rap album, you know what I'm saying? M was just, I mean, minus a couple songs, but M was beefing with everybody throughout the entire album. So to me, it was fire. Looking at lyricism, looking at punchlines, looking at wordplay, looking at little schemes, double entendres, you know what I'm saying? He was just going off. And just when I'm talking about, like, quality of rapping, he was rapping, bro. Like, he was giving you 6-minute tracks, 5-minute tracks, not just quantity, because the quantity of lyricism he was spitting was ridiculous, but it was also quality, man. Like, he was really stepping up and showing people what true rap is compared to what a lot of the mumble rap we hear today. MGK's response, I thought MGK's response was fire. There's some people that are hating on him. A lot of people have been giving him a lot of praise, but they've also been writing him off. Oh, you're committing suicide by coming at the God, da da da. Like, nah, bro. Let's take a second to salute MGK for real for having the balls to spit a response. At the end of the day, Loaded Lux said this in one of my Vlad TV interviews. Anyone could be anyone when it comes to battle rap. It's a battle of the mind. Now, we all know that Eminem is stupid lyrical, and he has the history with actual battle rap to prove that he knows how to just destroy people, whether it's on a beat or off. But at the end of the day, anyone could be anybody. So, especially if it's on wax, like, MGK could take the time to formulate this beat with this beat and then do this over and do that over, all these different chances, you know what I'm saying, to make the most perfect battle rap track possible. He has the same ability to beat MGK, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily written in stone that Eminem's gonna win on track or live in person. I feel like this battle, in my opinion, is kind of, or this, like, beef is kind of like the recent RBE battle, Abe Verb versus Murder Mook, where the Mook in this is clearly Eminem. Everyone just refers to him as like the GOAT and blah 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 blah, the OG, whatever the case is, the pioneer. And MGK is Verb, a respected dude, but at the same time a person that everyone's writing off. Don't be so quick to write off MGK. Y'all saw what happened with Mook versus Verb. My opinion, Verb won that. A lot of the majority of battle rap fans' opinions, Verb won, Mook lost, even though Mook doesn't think he lost, so whatever. But don't be so quick to write off MGK. You never know what could happen. I feel like a lot of fans who are criticizing MGK's Rap Devil comeback for not being enough, or being good, but it's still nothing compared to what Eminem's gonna do to him. I feel like they're just looking at it as someone who's not Eminem rapping, so no matter like how dope they might spit, they're not gonna hold it up to being good enough to beat Eminem. The only way that we'll see is if Eminem's response is that much more fire than MGK's, clearly. But think about this for a second. Let's say back in the day when Hove and Nas were going at it, and Nas spit Ether. And let's say that Jay-Z actually, instead of coming back with some like forgettable bars, came back with the type of heat that MGK just spit to Eminem. If Jay-Z, as big of a name as Jay-Z is, if Jay-Z had said the type of stuff that MGK said to Eminem, I bet you bread, Ether wouldn't be the song that everyone refers to when it comes to catching a lyrical body, or just catching a body in general, bodying someone getting smoked. People have been referencing Ether in battles, in battle rap, on tracks, in just general conversations. The word ether means you got smoked, you got body, whatever the case is. So I guarantee that let Jay-Z, with as big of a name as he has spit the type of bars that MGK spit, people might not even be referencing Ether the way that they've referenced it over the years. It might be whatever Jay-Z's response was. If Jay-Z had spit Rap Devil, it might have been Rap Devil that we told him, yo, Rap Devil was the actual Ether, you feel me? So just because MGK's name isn't as big as M's, I feel like that's why people are not willing to give him the type of respect he deserves for the comeback. Because he also came back really quick. Like, let's not sit here and think that and talk about, oh, MGK came back, but he had like 3 weeks to prepare. Now he came back within like 1 or 2 days. Like, salute the brother. That was a fire comeback in a short amount of time. One thing, let's just talk about money real quick. Money is the major factor that could make or break this becoming a reality. Now, when I was working at Vlad TV, I knew a lot of behind the scenes specifics for smack rappers, the type of purses dudes were making, and from what I heard, I worked behind the scenes with Joe Budden Total Slaughter thing. I was interviewing this person, that person, a bunch of people. I was all over the place. I heard that Joe got at least minimum like 75K, if not upwards of somewhere in the six figures. I don't know, 1 to 300, something like that. If he got more, salute to him. If it's somewhere in that ballpark, again, salute to him, because the man got crazy bread to rap for upwards of anywhere from like 6 to 15 minutes, you feel me, depending on the duration of the rounds. So when it comes to bread, like for potential sponsors, whether it be Diddy, whether it be Interscope, whatever the case is, or Dr. Dre, whoever, there's mad money to be made in this situation. Eminem versus MGK. I heard that M's album is like the top selling album in like I don't even know how many countries. Like, let's think about this. If you put out a tweet, an Instagram post, Eminem versus MGK in a live rap battle, first off, ticket sales, if you price them right, you're gonna, you could price them right where you sell some cheap ones and you have some middle tier ones, and you have like for the celebrity joints like ringside seats, however many 5 figures you want to charge. But I bet you bread, it will sell out in the house without a doubt. Put it in Vegas, put it in LA, put it in New York, put it wherever you want to put it in Detroit, put it in Cleveland, Eminem's hometown, MGK's, you put it in the UK. In the UK, what? People overseas fans are like the most loyal fans ever. They go out for anybody, you know what I'm saying? So you will sell out ticket sales in the house. Then on top of that, when it comes down to pay-per-view sales, what? Y'all gonna break record numbers for pay-per-view sales. Granted, pay-per-view, it's impossible to keep it from getting bootlegged, and a lot of people getting the bootleg, but the pre-sale numbers are gonna be off the charts, and the actual like sale numbers at the moment. Because there's gonna be some people that are like, you know what, screw it, I'm not gonna look for the free link. I'm gonna look for just buying this because I want to be a supporter, whatever. There's gonna be some true fans that really support. As many fans as both MGK and Eminem got, you think you're not gonna make bread off of this? Sponsors, I'm talking to you. I am talking to you. Make it happen. There is bank roll to be made. M and MGK could both charge at M, and everyone else is gonna get stupid guap. You don't even have to put background battles on the card. Just put Eminem and MGK, and people gonna pay that $50, $75 pay-per-view. I'll pay it myself. 50, 75 beans just to watch Eminem and MGK historical clash of mainstream rappers stepping into the battle rap arena. What? And people criticize me, yo, Mike, you bugging. You'll pay 50, 75, 100 beans just to watch M. Hell yeah, boy. That's a groundbreaking event. That breaks boundaries between battle rap and mainstream. So for the culture of battle rap that I've been a part of and supported for years, hell yeah, I will pay 100 beans just to watch one battle between Eminem and MGK. If it's trash, it's trash. Doubtful, highly doubtful. They're both too lyrical for it to be trash. You know what I'm saying? And to bridge the gap, truly bridge the gap between mainstream and battle rap by having two mainstream dudes and one of the arguably greatest rappers of all time battle? What? Yo, charge that 100 a pay-per-view and I'm copping it. Facts. Now, my one word of advice to both Eminem and MGK. We know that you both got bars. You're both lyrical dudes. Eminem probably has the edge in terms of just like lyricism. But at the end of the day, don't matter. Because you could be as lyrical as you want to be. But in a rap battle, if you do not perform the keys, if you do not perform and deliver those bars, setups, schemes, punchlines, haymakers, choke fakes, all that, run it back remixes, if you don't perform your material properly with the proper keyword delivery, if you don't perform it with the proper delivery, all the lyrics in the world cannot save you and cannot win you the battle. So we all know Eminem comes from the classic pre-Smack DVD, pre-YouTube days of rap battling. You know what I'm saying? When dudes was just hungry, dudes wanted that clout, dudes wanted that respect, and dudes would just battle all the time. And granted, obviously it was less structured, it was less organized. So if you watch, you know, old school footage of rap battles with Eminem and other dudes, you know, the bar structures probably aren't going to be as complex, because Eminem was actually battling also in a time when it was freestyle battle rap. You know how hard that is? But with that being said, just because M comes from the old school era, pioneer era of battle rap, does not mean that he can come in thinking that he can spit his old type of material, old bar structures, old delivery, keyword. He cannot spit with the old delivery that he used to have and think he's going to win today. We've seen so many dudes come back. Even battle rappers take off time, read dollars. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of dudes come back and think that, oh, I can spit the old school. Honestly, respect for what Murder Mook. Think they can spit that old school style, yelling as loud as I can scream, ah! So you can hear every bar, thinking that I'm rapping on the street corner. Like, you're not doing that. You gotta know how to perform in today's era. So let Eminem come in with a big head thinking, yeah, I used to do this in my sleep. You know, I used to do this all the time. I birthed all these dudes, rappers and battle rappers alike. And at the end of the day, rappers and battle rappers are all rappers, but just categorizing the specifics of a dude who makes a living off of making songs and a dude who makes a living off of battling other dudes, competitive rapping, warrior rapping. Fuck that. Not battle rapping, warrior rapping. Salute to that. You know, if Eminem comes in with a big head thinking that he did this, he's been from it, he birthed all this, and he can rap the same way he used to, he gonna be in for a rough night. The crowd's silence, not even the boo. I mean, the boo like really F's you up, because obviously that loud noise of boo can throw off your whole mentality, make you forget your bars, whatever the case is. But the silence, so you think I'm rehearsing this, maybe you got a lot of yes men around you telling you this bar's fire, and you spitting it in front of all your peoples, and they tell you, yeah, that bar's crazy, and then you go in front of that live crowd and you there and you just ready for the reaction, and you look around and it's dead silent, no one's reacting, that hurts. I'm not even a battle rapper. I can't rap to save my life, but that hurts. Just watching a lot of other dudes go through it. So if M and MGK go into that type of situation where they get no crowd reaction, it'll be interesting to see how they handle it. So without making this any longer than it already is, I apologize for the length, but I had to really just kind of chop it up and break down the various levels that's going into a clash such as this. It's always been a major hope of mine to see two mainstream rappers step in the lyrical ring, bridge the gap, and just say, you know what, I got the heart to compete live. Not on a track where I can make errors, but live, where if I make an error, if I slip up and stumble on my words, if I forget my material and I choke, it counts in that moment. Obviously, freestyling, who would have the edge? I would think Eminem would. We'll find out, though. MGK might be a beast on the low that we just don't know about. But at the end of the day, let's make it happen. So I need right now for everybody in the battle rap community, the major players, Champion, J Black, holla at you, my brother, please. Do an episode, whether you get Mickey Facts, you could have my boy Tech9, salute Tech9. I need you to get into your super fan mode. Tech, you need to tell him, do an episode. I don't even care if you talking about Murder Mook 3-0 everybody. I'm cool with that, Tech. Like, just J Black, Tech9, Mickey Facts, whoever you want to bring on the show that day, talk about it, man. Maybe we can make it so that the right ears hear this, and who knows, it could become a thing. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is just one person or the right people to hear this type of idea, see the money involved, and pick it up. So let's make it happen. Holla.